Hi, and welcome to the 3-Minute Greenhouse. Welcome to May 26th at the greenhouse. Just about to start raining here. It's about 66 degrees. But in the greenhouse, of course, it is in the 80s. One important thing that I wanted to bring up this week is that with our tomatoes, it's starting pretty good just right now. To get the tomatoes to ripen, the ideal temperature is below 85. So want to try to keep it, above 55. I think it's between 55 and 85 is the ideal range. So we're trying to keep it from getting too hot in here, but then also still keep the heat at night. And that's how in the greenhouse in the past I've been able to have tomatoes ripen when people outside just can't get their tomatoes to ripen at all. But by having that a little warmer at night, but not letting it get too hot in here during the day. Thus I have the windows open, the vents at the bottom open, and we do have the fan that'll kick on if it gets even hotter. So we got those things to cover it. Now that it's raining, it'll probably cool down pretty quickly, and I'll go ahead and close the windows to try to keep it warmer in here, but not so that it's above the 85 range as much as I can, right? But so let's look. My lemon lime, the bloom is getting bigger, but still hasn't opened yet this week. So that's exciting that it's going to get there. We definitely have two more on the other side here, which I've determined are the exact same plant. Still not sure which is which. So people that were here thought that the one with the thorns was the, I'm trying to remember which one they thought. They thought that was the lime, I think, that had the thorns, but I'm not sure about that. I could look it up. Haven't bothered to do that yet. So still have my tomatoes to go out. They're going to go out probably when it stops raining, probably tomorrow, to get outside, but to finally get planted. They're definitely ready to be outside and in the ground. The orange tree blooms, still smelling great, still going to town. It'll be interesting if we have any fruit that gets set off of it. That'll be the next thing I'll look for. So it was my first time actually having an orange tree bloom. I had an orange tree for about 20 years that never bloomed, and then I got this one back in like March, and it's already blooming like crazy. So you could just never know. Anyway, that's where we are. One other update, I guess, this week was I did open up more of the roof now that the sun is higher in the sky. So I took down some of the insulation and the phase change material tiles so that we're getting more open in here so that we can get that sunlight fully to the back, and I can put stuff on the back table back here should I need to. So that's it for this week's update. See you next time.